You guys obviously don't understand how sour this man is. He was so sure that Cardi would come crawling back to him because he didn't think that another man would want her. So you can only imagine how embarrassed he was when Cardi appeared with. We initially believed that since his infidelity was the reason Cardi left him in the first place, Offset would mature and deal with the situation like an adult. However, he has been crashing out a lot and disparaging Stefan, even going so far as to call him out for allegedly being on the DL girl. Does this imply that Stefan views Cardi as nothing more than a beard? Let's clear up this matter because it's going to become messy. Late last year, a blind item disclosed that Cardi B had an affair with a 30-year-old man. Since then, there have been allegations that Cardi B had intercourse with the man. Stefan Diggs Wild is pregnant, and Offset allegedly discovered the affair by looking at her phone and discovering fresh images and messages, indicating her want to resume their personal activities. Offset then allegedly shared this knowledge with DJ Academics. Stefan Trevin has been connected to the Diggs brothers. Cardi B has discovered another Offset because she has multiple children and a large number of Instagram models. The fact that Cardi wasn't the only woman on Stefan's roster was also confirmed by DJ Academics.
Shout out to Stefan Diggs, man. Oh yeah. By the way, there's two more rappers fucking out now too. I can tell y'all, but y'all gotta DM me. I got all the information for y'all. All right. Stefan Diggs, two other active rappers. Like y'all be claiming them, hugging them on the gram, kissing them, talking about Woman Crush Wednesday, all that. He's long dick. Well, I don't know if y'all don't. He is piping them out. I don't know how he's all y'all rappers. Man. Yo, and the last thing I'm gonna say to Stefan Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have. The next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, some of these shoot that ACL you got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing around, okay?
Fans were worried about Cardi because switching from Offset to Stefan didn't seem like a good idea, but it seemed like she was enjoying herself, so they decided to support her. After everything Offset had done to her, she more than deserved to enjoy herself, and it appears that she is enjoying her relationship with Stefan because she recently appeared to confirm their relationship in an intriguing tweet, claiming that Cardi and Stefan will be on the red carpet at the Grammys next Sunday. Cardi liked this video, and it provided all the information she wanted us to have. But he was furious about the situation, and to put it mildly, went off on one of Card's fan pages, calling Stefan a gay man. He said, "Go bother the gay ninja." Yes, despite how insane everything is, Offset is not simply upset over Cardi and Stefan's relationship. Making this charge without warning, since there have been rumors that Stefan was placed on DL a few weeks ago after being exposed by a man called Chris Blake Griffith for allegedly trying to sabotage his drink and poisoning it. To backtrack a little, a year ago, TMZ released a crazy video of Drake Stallis being jumped in an elevator by 3 men while he was in the elevator. Chris Blake, a stylist for CBS, had a lot to say about the event. Ready to leave when the video went viral, most people didn't give it much thought because the prevailing narrative was that Blake was the brother of Diaz Diggs Stefan. However, it was eventually uncovered that one of those guys was indeed Diaz Diggs Stefan's brother. It turns out that there was much more to the tale than what we were told at the time. Yes, that was merely a diversion from the reality for a few days. Chris had been robbed, and his pocketbook containing jewels and other valuables had been stolen. Prior to the entire elevator altercation, Blake things allegedly took a crazy turn when Chris and Stefan Diggs were at an event. According to Blake, Stefan allegedly spiked his drink and attempted to make a move on Blake, but Blake was able to avoid the situation. Prior to the drink spiking drama, it was reported that Stefan had already pursued Blake, but Blake shot him down, telling him he was 100% straight after that. Second denial, Stefan allegedly had his brother and a few other men jump Blake in the elevator with the intention of removing him so the truth wouldn't come out. Fortunately, Blake escaped and called the police, but nothing much came of it. Blake was severely traumatized, and he had no idea that this was only the beginning of his nightmare when he attempted to confide in some of his close associates turned against Stefan, accusing him of merely attempting to gain influence. One of the people he allegedly contacted was Javon Davis, but Javon refused to be involved in the situation and fired Blake as his manager. If that wasn't enough, Blake also turned to Drake, who was in the same circle as Stefan, in the hopes that he would help him obtain justice, but that never materialized due to the DMS leak between. Drake and Blake appears to have sent Drake a cassette containing all the evidence, requesting that he post it on his page or something. Drake, however, shut him down, making it obvious that he had chosen a side, and that side wasn't Blake's. Drake sent you a message requesting me to share a tape of you snitching on people. I just don't come from a community, a family, or a group of friends where that's acceptable. Instead, I live by a code that has been made law, which we must all abide by. Our own stuff off of here. I'm not telling you to be a great gangster or to do anything, but it felt really strange because you would think that I would be in favor of that kind of thing. This is my life we're talking about. I don't know what you do with yours, but I do stuff with mine, so it means something. I'm speaking from the perspective of fact, so to denounce the spreading of any, Blake said in a tirade, after which he confronted Stefan. False information, this is a summary. I know Marcus because of his half-brother. I was designing Liam's clothing line, which is similar to Forever 21's men's line, and he used to run my errands for me at his half-brother's request while I worked on the line. We didn't work closely, but he was there and continued to do things with other guys. I'm not sure how all of this came to be, but Stefan tried to drug me and then have intercourse with me, and I got away with it. Thank God, but I now knew this secret, and that didn't sit well within weeks after his failed attempt on me, because I don't play that way. And I never had Martian realize that I wasn't his half-brother anymore. He's broke, not even being funny, but he's broke, has 3 kids, and Stefan doesn't look after him because he didn't meet him until he was about 12 years old or something similar when I got out of the elevator. He said, "What's up with all that? Chromis him." And the 2 crash outs he tagged in to help him didn't give a damn. He then claimed that Stefan's brother had robbed him and nearly jumped him after the incident, saying he saw a rift in what had once been a strong relationship between his brother and me, and tried to rob my crib for my Chrome Hearts collection and more jackets with 100+ crosses, multiple bags, etc. As I mentioned earlier, Offset calling Stefan out for being gay did not come as a surprise, and he is likely enjoying watching Card's boyfriend get dragged like this. He probably couldn't help but jump into the fray, but with Offset, I can say that they probably wanted me to keep quiet about the closed receiver and wanted to kill me and leave me in my apartment after they cleaned it out of all my valuables and child talk about a hot mess. Fans are now questioning whether Stefan is gay and that the Cardi is just a beard for him. Since many males in Hollywood are said to be on the DL, this wouldn't be all that shocking. Allah is extremely irritated and envious of Stefan's death. He got insecure and resentful of Cardi's increased fame, and as a result, he will always try to make her feel inferior by humiliating her. I'm positive that Stefan is not gay. Although a few years ago, Tech leaked a video of him berating Cardi about how no other wealthy or famous ninja would want her after him, especially since she has children, so her messing with Stefan really irritates him. Although this is not a good look for Offset, feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. And then watch the following video.